Hello, this is the Teenage Brickster, and today I will be taking a look at set 6975, the Alien Avenger. This set came out in 1997, retailed for $60, and consisted of 369 pieces. This was the biggest set in the, biggest set in the UFO theme flagship. There was one set that was more expensive, but it wasn't bigger necessarily. It was just more expensive because it had some power functions in it, light and sound system. So yeah, this set's really cool. It's got some of everything in it, and yeah, it's a good set. It's got good minifigures, kind of good everything, tons of printed parts. So I'll start at the front here. Got the two big cannons on the front there. Each one's a little different. They both got the big forefront. This one's got like a detachable gun on the top there, I guess. You can take that off if you want to use it as a hand weapon. It's got that 1x2 tile on there as a control panel, or some sort of just circuitry design. Nice big symbol right there on this big panel. Another one of these big panels right here. You get 4 of them in the set. The other big gun. It's got this round disc on the top instead. There's this reflective piece right here. There's a little detail, and that's attached to this upper section. And right here you've got your first minifigure. There's an alien in this little cockpit area here. Can't open that. Can't open that up yet, but you go around this thing, got the nice big panel up there. Just a little printed piece right there on a little doorway. See what that's about later. Engine back here. Some nice detailing on it with the 2 discs and the horn piece. Another minifigure in there. Yeah, just kind of going around it. Here we have this long arm with a magnet on the end. That's interesting. So yeah, let's kind of look at how, and some of the more details of this set. First off, this entire top piece here, entire top chunk, and it's a little wobbly. Well, you can just lift that right off. It's attached by magnets. So now that's gone. Well, now we got the rest of this. Well, you see there's that thing in there with wheels. Well, if you spin the crane around, you can bring it down, like so. Bring it up. Bring it around, drop it down, and now you have this nice little rover here. I'm going to take a separate look at that later. So, just drive that away. So now we're left with this. This is getting a little bit more down to what we want. So now we'll spin it around over here. So this minifigure right here, he needs to come out. So we'll pop that nice canopy. This canopy and trans neon green is exclusive to this set, and you do get 2 of them. That's nice. Take this nice minifigure out of here. And now we can come over here, this little hatch. Pop that open. And there's this other thing with wheels in there, so we'll pull that out. Put that down here. Got our minifigure here. Stick him on that. Stick him on that. Okay, stick on that. Good grief. Okay, there we go. So now we got that there. So that won't take long to look at that. That's pretty tiny. So there's this nice big open space here. You can just fold it down. So one side has this door, the other side has the crane. And then each of the other kind of corners have those panels. And now you still got, this is still a ship. This is still a usable ship because there's still a guy right here piloting it. And yeah, if you take that minifigure out, just either one of these panels, there's just a big open seat there, kind of a slope piece for the guy to lean back on. Now what do we have left here? We have this nice big hollow spot with these magnets are the attachment points for the top section. A couple of trans neon green 1x2 plates. Got this box here. We can open that up. And there's one of these little circuitry tiles in there, which are across the UFO theme in boxes. But you never really find out why. It's not like Mtron where it's little things that they're mining with their magnets. Over here on this side, you got another box. Same thing. Then you got the tiles with the symbols on them there. Another cool printed piece is over here by the crane. Kind of the crane's control panel, I guess. Look at that piece. That's cool. Looks like a targeting computer, but here it's just kind of some circuitry for the crane. Crane spins, obviously, so you can go lift that thing up. It's got 1 point of side-to-side articulation here, and then the rest is all up and down. So, yeah, you can only move it. I mean, you can't really snake it over or anything much, but it's good. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it works well. It's kind of a nice addition. You get a ton of these black pieces, which is a little unusual piece in that color. So that's the main body of the ship. We'll look at the smaller vehicles now. So first off, where's the top? This little UFO here. It's a lot like the Cyber Saucer, if you saw my review of that. It's basically the top. It is literally the exact same build as the top of the Cyber Saucer, with a little bit different exterior detailing. But it's got this piece right here that's interesting. And if you've seen any of my other reviews, you probably know what that is already. Or my other UFO reviews. But this piece, you can rub it. This was something special to the UFO theme, so I rub it here for a minute. See, this one works. Yep, it does. And alien symbol is a heat-sensitive sticker, so the heat on your finger triggers it, so you can see the symbol. And they didn't do anything like that in any other theme. That was just this theme. So yeah, you can open this up here. Nice minifigure in there. We'll take a look at him later. You just got a chair in there, and then control panel is actually on the outside. Don't really get that. And then a vent on the other side. Got some antennas at the top here. Nice big transparent piece. If you like transparent pieces, a little pointed arrow that's just saying where the magnet is. So I'll flip this over. You can see there's magnet over there, magnet over there. That's what clips on the main ship. Got this nice holographic piece here, kind of a panel, some detailing with a big printed panel, Golden Age printed parts, I'm telling you. I mean, these are the only 3 stickers in the set right here. And then over here is another one of the panels. It's just a mirror image of itself, except for those two pieces. That's the only difference. So that's that build. Then we got this rover here. Now, the aliens were not big on rovers or ground vehicles, so this is actually their second biggest ground vehicle. The other one was only slightly bigger, not that huge. They were all ships, which is kind of ironic because the thing that LEGO came up with to oppose them, RoboForce, as the name suggests, all used big ground robots with no air fighting capabilities. So, yeah, it's kind of ironic. I mean, the few alien rovers they could defeat very easily, but any of the ships they'd have a big problem with. Especially this one, because this one's got the 2 huge lasers on the front. So, you got this guy right here, which we will remove for now. And you got another heat-sensitive sticker right there. Works the same way, you just rub it. And there's the symbol. Oh, does this one work? Let's see. Yep, okay. And you got another symbol right there. They can't have enough symbols. Magnet in the middle for the crane. Got these really nice crater wheel, or moon wheels on it. I like that piece. It's a good piece. Not too fancy of a design, but it's got these nice wings on the back. Kind of gives it a little bit of a sleekish design. And just kind of roll around, you know. It's got this kind of cool looking seat here for this guy. Make a nice use with that piece with the jumper plates. And a nice little vehicle. Just a good little add-on build. And then last but not least, we have one of the most basic rovers in the history of LEGO Space. Right there. So, if we remove this minifigure, we are left with the most basic rover in the history, one of the most basic rovers in the history of LEGO Space. Very fancy. 2 wheel pieces on the bottom. The one thing that makes it a little bit fancier than the other ones is it does have that tile there. There's some other very small rovers that don't even have a printed tile. They just have a steering wheel or nothing. Yeah, there is one in this one space set I saw once that was just a 2x6 plate with like a, I don't even know if there's any controls on it, just wheels. Yeah, I think there might have been one little control piece, but that was it. Maybe like a steering wheel. So, yeah, it's nice, just a little extra thing just to put in there. It's nice that you get all these vehicles in here because there's 4 vehicles, 4 guys. Everybody gets their own vehicle. It's just a lot of playability because you can have kind of like a little army with the rovers. Here, I'll show you that quick. You can kind of have like a little ground force. You got your Air Force with the big main kind of platform body, and then the UFO detachable top part. And then you got your little invasion force on the ground. Unless RoboForce is there, in which case I feel bad for these guys. So that's the main build. Now I'll show you the minifigure. Okay, here's the first figure. This guy is called Alien Droid Blue. As you can see, he's not too fancy on the back, but he's super snazzy on the front. Yep, I said it, I said snazzy. He's got the nice head there with that really fancy print with like the goggles and the little, I don't know, like nose almost. And like a little mouth spot. Super fancy minifigure, especially for the day. Mid-80s. Because they're mid-90s, sorry. This is uber fancy. The nice, really fancy circuitry torso print there, with the alien symbol up in the upper left corner, and then the legs with the kind of belt features and then some more circuitry on it. Really nice print on this guy. I like this minifigure a lot. You can get a bunch of them if you get some of the smaller UFO sets. This is the only big one that he's in, because this guy, they had two different colored alien robots. You had the red and the blue one. This is the blue one, obviously. So the blue one, he always was on ground vehicles. So the few little ground vehicle sets that they have, this is the guy in them. Since this set has a little rover, he is in this set. And all the other spaceships, they're spaceships. So in the little detachable ships or stuff, or the little smaller ships, you have the red one because he's the ship guy. So this one you get the blue one, which is kind of cool. So if you can't find the little polybag somewhere and you just want to get this one, you get this guy. And he's honestly one of my favorite minifigures of this period, the UFO guys, just because look at all that printing. I mean, you got all this printing, it's just ridiculous. It's more fancy than some of the minifigures they have today, which is saying something. So now I'll show you the 3 minifigures in the set who it's really special that they're all in one set. Okay, here we have the 3 other figures in the set. We have the red alien commander, the blue alien commander, and Alpha Draconis, the middle one, who is the only named figure in the UFO theme. Now these 3 guys are usually just in bigger sets. There's usually only one of them in the set, or 2. But this set you get all 3 of them, which is really awesome because these are great figures, and it's nice to be able to just get one set and get all 3 of them. The red guy is decently rare. He's the most common though. He's in 3 sets with his big breastplate there, but he's only in 1 set without it. The blue guy is in 1 other set, and same with Alpha Draconis. He is only in 1 other set. They're really awesome minifigures. They got some really cool prints there, and they got their really fancy helmets. They all have identical printing on the helmets, but Alpha Draconis gets this fancy black one, as you can see. With nice detailing all the way around. And it's got, if I lift this up a little, and here I'll flip them around, you can see there's the front print there on the helmets. But what's really cool about these helmets is that they didn't stop there. If you lift it up a little, there, sorry, my finger's getting in the way. They got this cool top print there. It's a little bit more in detail, like it's their brain. But yeah, so really cool detailing on the helmets, and they all have these big fancy breastplates. With Alpha Draconis getting his special like dark gray one, which I guess says he's the leader. He's in charge, and the other guys just have black ones. So that's cool. And the other guy was a robot. So these guys are the actual aliens in the theme. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I'll show you the printing underneath. I'm gonna stop for a minute and remove their armor. Okay, quite the difference once you take the armor off. These minifigures are uber fancy, and they definitely have, I think, one of the most interesting collections of heads out of any set of Lego minifigures. So they have the transparent heads, which is definitely interesting. I'll start with the red one. He's got nice, some teal on the head there, kind of the big, kind of one glasses things. I think that looks like a smile, but who knows what that is. He's got the alien symbol on his torso there, and he's got some nice detailing, kind of some circuitry detailing. Is almost what it looks like on the torso. And then his legs have like a belt on the hips. All of them have that same hip belt. And then he has some nice detailing on the legs there, which look pretty cool. Pretty awesome figure, I think. And then, yeah, it's just really nice printing on him. I'm really impressed by the printing on these guys and this theme in general. It's got such good, fancy printing. It's like, boy, Lego, why don't you do this today? Well, they almost went bankrupt because they did it, but yeah. And then over here we have this guy. He's got some nice printing on his torso too. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's a little plane up at the top there with this curve, but that's actually kind of metallic, like silver printing right along the top there, right kind of on that curve right there. That's printing, like a silver print. And then he's got the nice alien symbol there, and then his head has gold and silver kind of metallic colors there. I think you can see it there. And the nice red little spot on top of his head, kind of weird gills. It kind of looks like gills and the goofy mouth. Same leg print as the red guy, except on blue pants this time. So, really nice figure again, and nice printing on the whole. And now we go to my favorite. Alpha Draconis, who he has more basic printing, but I think it looks really fancy in a way, and good for a leader, because he's the leader of these guys. He's got the very intimidating looking head there, with kind of the creepy slanted eyes, golden forehead thing, and the teeth, which, I don't know, I just think that looks really good, with the gold printing on the face there. Nice basic torso design, but it does have some cool fading there, with the black into the gold. Kind of got a cool kind of fade effect. The fancy alien symbol in the center of his torso, which kind of says, hey, I'm the leader. Which I think is very effective. It's a good torso print. Nice legs there. Same print as the other guys, except this time on on light gray. Nice figure on the whole. These figures, I'm really impressed with the guys in these sets. They're really fancy figures. I wish Lego still printed stuff. I don't know. The stuff nowadays just, it seems different somehow. It's just not as good. Maybe I'm just nostalgic, but yeah, I'm really impressed with the figures on this set on the whole. It's a great selection here. Nice to get all three of these alien commanders in one set. So here's the monstrosity of an instruction book for this set. It's one of these very large books, but I don't know, it's for some reason seems even larger. It's got this nice little picture down here at the corner, showing you how everything separates. So you got the crane that pops that car out, little car in the corner, UFO pops off the top, which I think is nice. But the stuff we want in this is what's in the back. So flip it over, get some awesome alternate builds, which are my favorite thing about these instruction books. This build interests me a lot because actually this is a lot like the Interstellar Starfighter, which I'll do eventually. The way, kind of the style it is with the round front up here, but the round kind of stopping with a little section coming back and then a section back here. Though on the Interstellar Starfighter, this section is a lot bigger than this section. And then it's got a little buggy to go with it with a crane on the back. So that's kind of cool. Over here, this one's interesting. You got two kind of almost identical fighters up there. One with the printed, one with the translucent pieces on the back. That's kind of cool. A little scooter down here for whoever needs it. Crane down here picking up some magnetic crates. M-Tron style crate right there with the magnet on the top for it to pick up. And then like a big little, I don't know, whatchamacallit thing there, like a base. And then this is, I think this is kind of fun. What is this guy, like Sensei Wu now? He's got his little hat on. I thought that was kind of cute. Just driving around his buggy. And then up here, we've got just a picture of the main build, looking very intimidating right down the front. And then over here, the little heat sticker instructions, which I think are fun. So, step 1, sticker. Step 2, finger. Step 3, image. Dude, I don't know. Can you understand that? Please leave a comment if you can understand that. Because I'm not sure if I can. It's a little tricky. We should see if, so let's see, step 1, sticker. Step 2, finger. Step 3, image. Okay, yeah, I think it works. So let me know if you can understand that, because I'm not sure if I can. So, yeah, that's the instruction books. It's not too fancy. I wish there's another alternate build, but it's good for what it is. And I've tried building some of these. These are pretty easy to figure out. They're not that hard. This makes a cool little base scene. This one was a little bit trickier, but it was a fun thing. It was kind of fun to fly around it. It's definitely a goofy looking ship once you get it built. One thing about this is symmetrical, so you can see the side, kind of see how to build it. The one difference is this piece right here, because it only gives you one in the set. This piece is not printed over there. So it's not that hard to build if you want to try and build it. This stuff is symmetrical. These two ships are a little different on the front, so it's a little trickier, but it's not hard to figure out at all. Okay, so now this thing needs to clean up all of its little vehicles that have gone off. I've already put the 2 minifigures back in there, but we need to get that one big car back in there. So I'm just going to get the driver on it and just back it up right here. Bring the arm around. Sorry, people are being noisy in the house. Bring the crane down. Bring it up. Kind of swing around. And just swing around. And it just kind of drops it right in there like that. Probably better if I got the crane all the way over. And then just bring it back out again. So now this guy's ready to go. So this thing is quite the carrier, I guess you could call it. And over here on this side, this is where you have to use your imagination a little bit more, which is nothing wrong with that. flip this lid up. I've got this tiny little car here. One of the simplest buggies in Lego space. And just pop it up there. It's like elevator. Ding. There we go. With the authentic space sounds, it is now back in there. And now we have the top left. And for that, bring it around the front so this will look more imposing. Go. There we go. Now Alpha Draconis is back in charge. This is a pretty cool set. This is a really awesome set. It goes really well with the other UFO stuff. Works well with those sets. If you go with the Warp Wing Fighter, you kind of have it in like Escort over here or something, or the V-Wing, which I will do a review of. That set costs like $3. It's super cheap. You get like 3 of those, have like a little V of them, like a little V of the V-Wings. That's a good little escort fighter. But yeah, this thing doesn't really need an escort. It's got the big cannons on it. It's got its own little escort ship here. This thing, ground forces. It's got 2 rovers, one in there, one under there. It's kind of got it all. This thing is decked out. You get a lot in this set for, it's not too expensive. I mean, you'd think something with all these big, awesome old pieces would be expensive, but this theme was not that popular. So it's $70, which is pricey, but that's not bad at all compared to like an old pirate set. So yeah, it's a really fun set. I would highly recommend it if you want a good space set with a lot of playability to it. So it's a lot of fun in that perspective. It's got all the awesome printed parts all over it. Like, I cannot say enough about all the printed parts in these sets. Just fun pieces like that. It's got the great minifigures. I don't think this thing is lacking in figs. It's got 4 of them. You can fill out everything. It's not like there's room for more figures. That's really nice. You just have tons of people in here. There are tons of people in here in this set, and then doing stuff. I mean, once you take the vehicles out, you could put another guy. If you have more aliens, you could put another one back in there. You could maybe have a few in here, like that's a command center. I don't know, like a little mobile base, like in the Clone Wars, or in Star Wars Episode 2, you got the little clone bases. That was a battle pack a couple years ago, I think. So, yeah, really good set. I hope you like this review. I thought this set was really fun, so I wanted to do a review of it. Please comment and tell me if you noticed anything that I did wrong, maybe, if you have any ideas for future reviews, or if you just want to tell me something about if you enjoy this set too. I would love to hear about that. I like to hear about other people's experiences with Legos. Thanks for watching this. Please like it if you want to. Leave a comment like I already said, and then maybe subscribe if you want to. That would be nice, because I will do more videos. Don't worry. I have a couple more UFO sets to do. I have the V-Wing and the Interstellar Starfighter, which is the big one with the fiber optics light and sound system. So that's going to be really fun to do. So yeah, just look out for those. Thanks for watching.